It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Arewa Consultative Forum tells Southeast leaders how to make sure an Igbo man becomes president in 2023. The news in full. Ogbe, while interacting with newsmen on Thursday in Kaduna State, told Igbo leaders that their style of seeking the seat of power through threat and blackmail may not work. The chairman, Arewa Consultative Forum (ACF) Chief Audu Ogbe, at on Thursday in Kaduna State, reviewed how Southeast leaders can make sure an Igbo man becomes president in 2023. He said that the style of seeking the seat of power through threat, blackmail, may not work, and according to him, an Igbo man can become president by only lobbying. Ogbe observed that the management of political parties had become low, saying that parties should be responsible for zoning the presidency. He said the political parties today have abandoned the constitutional responsibilities of holding their elected leaders accountable, where the former Minister of Agriculture recalls that when he was national chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), saying that he organized the first and only national conference of the PDP, where they sat down with President, then Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and other governors and asked them to account for what they did since they assumed office. Ogbe maintained that unless political parties were accountable to the people, there would be no good governance in Nigeria, saying that he enjoyed the Igbos that democracy encourages political power seekers to be friendly and reach out widely to stakeholders across the country in order to win respective support. Chief Audu Ogbe advised that if the Southeast people want to have the 2023 presidency, they should begin to lobby, go around the country, talk to people. He lamented that what Nigerians are seeing was that there were so much hatred and attacks, especially on social media, about 2023 presidency. Ogbe stated that nobody had come to say that he wants to contest, stressing that they would support whoever any party throws up because what they need most is peace. The chairman of ACF assured that they were not going to endorse people who cannot do the job because if they make a bad choice, the people will suffer for it. He explained that the ACF is not a political party, but all they want to see was peace and harmony everywhere ahead of the 2023 general elections, during and even after. This is barbarism. We are all depressed and we are concerned. We are sad, and in most cases, we whisper to governments at all levels about what to do to curtail insecurity, and where we have the opportunity, we make suggestions, said the ACF leader, while lamenting current state of the nation as regards security. And that was the advice by the Arewa Consultative Forum, that the Igbo, if they actually want to meet up with the presidency bid, then they have to ensure that they calm down and find a way to relate with others to put up the reasons why they should be allowed, and ensure that there is no traces of trying to break up the country into two or thereabouts of the 2023 general election. And this is one of the reasons why these difficulties have been witnessed since the South declared that they will produce Nigeria's next president in accordance with the unwritten constitution that has assisted Nigeria in managing its return to a democratic regime since 1999. After the Asaba Accord, the North opposed the South, saying that the president of Nigeria should not be zoned but should be decided by ballot papers. The polity became more intense after the Southeast declared that the Igbos must be allowed to produce the next president of Nigeria because of equity and fairness. The South was silent on the demands of the Southeast in the Igbo language. It is believed that when one is mute in such situations, it means endorsement of the question or issue at hand. The North seems to be unsettled, saying that the Southeast would not be supported in taking over power. Citing secession activities lately, the former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezeife, begged the zones in Nigeria to help the Igbos realize their dreams. The North again opposed him, saying if he wants to kneel down, he should do so to Nnamdi Kanu, who is in DSS custody, citing distrust And this last statement from the North was not settled in the Southeast, prompting why the Igbo Igbo leadership worldwide dragged the North, saying it was they that should be begging the Igbos to be president to correct their misrule, which was biting hard on the North. The issue was taken too far from both sides, where the Arewa Consultative Forum, which is the strongest cultural body in the North, made a U-turn saying that they are ready to support any candidate that the political party presents to them. Ogbe maintained that the North is not opposed to the Southern decision. He insisted that they were not going to support anything that could bring this integration. Where Governor Akeredolu, the chairman of the Southern Governors Forum, previously stated that the South will oppose any candidate or political party that fields a northern candidate as its presidential candidate. With the statement of the Arewa Consultative Forum, it has become obvious that peace is gradually returning to the political climate. The statement will further halt any other statement from the Southeast, and the Southeast have the opportunity to get to the top should they play their cards well. They should start consultations with the North by visiting the groups they thought were opposed to their dreams with dialogue instead of war of words on their pages of a newspaper, which will not be helpful but will only cause disharmony. The North has said they would support anyone who approached them, but it seems that the Southeast has done that, and therefore there is need to look critically into the political sphere of the 2023 presidential elections. In between less than a minute, I dreamt that some people, actually agreed that they would give the next presidency to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu had actually, it's kind of obvious that the next presidential election for 2023, that he is very interested in being the next president, and there has been a whole lot of campaigns for Tinubu to become the next president of Nigeria, especially with the campaign team known as Swagger that are actually rooting for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to become the next president. And the man says that perhaps it is true or not, that by the time his wish comes to pass, that he's very quite sure, because his dream does not fail, that the people will actually remember that he once said this. And by Wale Olawuye, who says that trying to see how visible Tinubu's presidential project is, and he says that he's not the one to dismiss it with a wave of the hand, because if Nigerians are actually because in Nigeria, even a rookie analyst knows that the first law is in prediction 101 is never say never. And to his knowledge, Nigeria is the only country where reluctant candidates are foisted on the people, plucked from either retirement, anonymity, or other pursuits, and planted in the state house to run the show in accordance with the expectations of those who propped in. Also, in 1978, Shehu Shagari wanted to be a senator. Indeed, we all thought the National Party of Nigeria, NPN, the presidential ticket would go to Maitama Sule, but the godfathers of the party drafted Shagari to contest presidency. He became president after the 1979 presidential election. Thanks for listening, and that is the news.